Hello, SuperBowl is here, and that's why I want to share with you 3 simple and cute appetizer ideas for Super Bowl day. And we're going to start with football cream cheese stuffed pretzels. To start, you will need pretzel dough. I have a recipe for that in my previous video. I'll link that below so you can check it out. Make 2 1-inch dough balls and use a rolling pin to help you shape each one into a football. I tried using a cookie cutter for this and it didn't work too well because the dough kept shrinking too much after cutting out the shape. So this is what I found out works best. Finish by using your fingers to shape the outer, thinner parts of the football. It doesn't have to be super perfect. The goal here is to make it look somewhat like a football. Use a piping bag or a Ziploc bag to pipe cream cheese filling in the middle of one of the pieces. I also have the recipe for that in the video I will link below. Place the second piece on top and use your fingers to seal all the edges. At this point, you can also shape the football a little more. Fill a pot halfway with water and add 2 tablespoons of baking soda. When that comes to a boil, place the pretzels 1 or 2 at a time for 1 minute. Then place them on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. Brush the top of the pretzels with an egg wash, and that is just 1 egg whisked with 1 tablespoon of water, and then bake them for 13 minutes at 450 degrees Fahrenheit. When the pretzels are completely cooled, melt a few chocolate chips and cover the top of the pretzels, smoothing it as best as you can. Lastly, melt a few white candy melts and place them on a piping bag or a Ziploc bag to pipe the lace detail on top. Next, we're going to make football mini sliders. The quantity of the ingredients in this recipe will depend on how many you want to make. So for this, you will need ground beef, hamburger buns, and a football cookie cutter, lettuce, and tomatoes. Start by seasoning your ground beef. I'm going very simple. I'm just adding salt and pepper, but you can add your favorite seasonings. Use your hands to mix it all together. To create the patties, in a baking pan lined with parchment paper, you are going to grab a little bit of ground beef and pack it inside a football cookie cutter. Then you're just gonna pick up the cookie cutter and push the patty out. You're gonna bake this for 10 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. In the meantime, use the same cookie cutter to cut the hamburger buns into little footballs. I got small hamburger buns, so I only got one per slice, but you might be able to get two from the normal size hamburger buns. When the patties are out of the oven, put a little bit of oil in a frying pan and fry the patties for 30 seconds to a minute on each side. To assemble the mini sliders, start by spraying a little bit of mayo on the bun. Now place the lettuce, the tomatoes, and finally the burger patties. Use a little bit of mayo in a piping bag to pipe the lace detail on the football patty. This is how my mini sliders turn out. I love this recipe because it's so fast, easy to make, and just requires a few ingredients. Lastly, we're going to make football-inspired pizza pockets. And for that you will need mozzarella cheese, pizza sauce, pepperoni, pie crust, and football-themed cookie cutters. Here I have a jersey, a helmet, a football, and because the Super Bowl is in Houston, Texas this year, I have a Texas-shaped cookie cutter. The link to where I got my cookie cutters will be in the description box below. You're going to need two of the same shapes for each pocket. Place them on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. Into one piece add pizza sauce, cheese, and pepperoni. Dab a little bit of water on the edges of the second piece to help it stick to the bottom piece, and seal them by crimping the edges with a fork. And lastly, use a knife to make one indent on the middle of the pocket to allow the air to escape. Bake the pizza pockets for about 15 minutes at 300 degrees Fahrenheit or until they are golden brown. And this is the final result. I hope this video was helpful to you. Thank you so much for watching and have a great Super Bowl day. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Also, click on the link down below if you want to go watch my football whoopie pie recipe.